guys, it's Ellie. Welcome back to my coffee morning vlogs. I hope you guys are doing well. If this is your first time, my name is EllieArket. I am the founder of EllieArket Cosmetics. We have vegan, organic, cruelty-free makeup and skincare. If you guys are interested in the products, I actually am offering a promo code Ellie20. So when you go to the store, you can use the promo code to get a 20% discount on your purchases. Definitely check it out. We have very clean, organic, cruelty-free products. I'm also a psychic medium. A lot of people come to me for life coaching and readings and things like that. If you guys are interested in that, go to EllieArket.com. So I feel like we need to talk about this. It's really important right now, especially what's going on with Meghan Markle in the news. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I'm going to talk to you guys about narcissism. I'm a victim of a narcissistic abuse. So that's what we're going to do. I hope you guys enjoy this video. If it's your first time, please give this video a like. And if you guys like this content and you want to come back to the channel, make sure you guys are subscribed and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss my uploads. Okay, so yesterday I did a video on Meghan Markle. Meghan Markle this past 2-3 days has come out with like these crazy accusations that the royal family has called her child like the N-word, and she ridiculed and spoke poorly of South Africa when they visited during their royal engagement. So South Africa has become very upset and they've banned her, and they're basically telling her to F off in their own term. There's a terminology apparently that's going around on Twitter. So everyone is pretty much sick of her BS, and it's interesting to watch the way she's behaving and the things that she's saying, because I'm a survivor of narcissistic abuse. I know exactly what she's doing. I know who she is. I did also a reading about her a couple years ago, and I saw this whole thing kind of like unravel really, and it's just, again, kind of disheartening to watch Prince Harry to go through this, because a narcissist's job is just basically they come in and it's all about destroying, segregation, dividing, and getting the supply to offer them as much energy as possible. So then after they get everything they want and they squeeze everything I want out of this person, they move on, which seems from her track record. That's literally what she does. She discards people very quickly. It's a very narcissistic it's a very narcissistic personality behavior, that when they get what they want, they discard people and they no longer talk to them, they don't associate with them, and they just kind of like leave them behind. I wanted to talk about her today because when I did this video about her, how it's just literally the whole world is talking about her. They're calling her, you know, the biggest narcissist ever lived, and how damaging this is to the royal family, how damaging this is to Prince Harry, how damaging this whole thing is whomever she comes in contact with. It's very damaging. And now when I was doing this video, I got so triggered because I remembered about my abuse and what I went through and my experience with the person that I was with that forcefully stayed in my space, stayed with me because he was using me, and I was helping him, I was healing him, I was helping him with his addiction, I was helping him change his life around. I was basically parenting him, right? So it was very triggering for me, and I got very, very angry, and it's a very, very angry video. If you guys are interested in listening to that or watching that, it's on the main channel, which I published yesterday. So I went back and there's comments and stuff like that, and someone wrote a very brilliant comment. The username is Val, so I don't know if you were watching, but your comment was really brilliant, and she said something like, you know, she doesn't have any influence or power or anything like that compared to the royal family, and she's just trying to, like, you know, she thinks she does or whatever, but maybe her job is to wake people up to narcissism. And I thought that was such a brilliant thing to say, because I think that might be her life purpose, because we all come here, we are all, spiritually speaking, we are all reincarnated here, and we all have a life's purpose, and we already signed the contract, the soul contract, to come in, to have these associations, relationships, friendships, situations, experiences. We've kind of already like signed up for it. Even to the way that you die, you've already agreed to it, okay? So you're like, your soul has agreed to come in and experience these things, right? So maybe her life's purpose is literally that. Like, she is for us to look at her and understand what narcissistic abuse is, what narcissism is, because narcissism is not what most people think. Some people think like narcissism is like Kim Kardashian. Oh, she takes pictures of herself all the time and she sells really like rubbish, garbage like things because she wants to get rich and famous. That's not really narcissism. Narcissism is a personality disorder. It's actually a mental disorder. These people don't know that they're doing it, or they can't help doing it, and it's just about you recognizing it and walking away from it. There's nothing anyone can do. It's like a lot of psychiatrists have talked about, like there's so many serial killers that have been interviewed that actually have said something like, I deserve to get the death penalty because if I'm not put behind bars or taken out, I'm going to continue killing. I can't stop. There's nothing anyone can do or say or any type of medication that can be given to me that is going to make me want to stop. So it's the same thing. Narcissistic personality disorder, and there's different variations like covert, overt, and all of that, which we can get into if you guys want. But basically, they can't help it. And the whole notion behind their personality disorder is that they find victims because it's like they're either social climbing or there's something that they want from this person that they feel like they can get, and then when they get it and they get that energy, they move on. Right now what Meghan Markle is doing is that all the negativity that's coming towards her, it's feeding her. They're almost demonic. Like, just to use like a metaphor, the metaphor for a narcissistic personality disorder is like a demon, like a parasite. Like a parasite comes in, latches on, and just sucks the blood like a vampire, and just gets all the resources, all the energy, leaves you just like destroyed and drained, right? And then they move on to the next. It's a parasite, okay? And that's literally what she's doing. She also orchestrated this whole thing literally a day or two before the anniversary of Princess Diana's death. Today, August 31st, is Princess Diana's anniversary. I think it's been 25 years or something like that. Last year, the brothers, Prince William and Prince Harry, were able to meet and unveil her statue, Princess Diana's statue, in London, but they were not able to meet this year because, as you guys all know, that she has created this segregation and chaos and division between the families. And you can see how upset Harry is. He's upset, he's angry, and I think she's using all that, everything that he didn't deal with his childhood of like losing his mom and feeling the way he felt about, you know, his mom's death and things like that. I think she came in and she's using it to manipulate him, to use him. Now, she's using his platform, right? She reminds me of Hailey Bieber. She reminds me of Amber Heard. She came in, she's using the platform, his platform, for fame, recognition, celebrity status, money, and that's why she's doing it. That's literally why she got with him. Everything's been orchestrated. Everything's been strategically set in motion. She put herself in situations and friendships and strategically planned it out. She studied the royal family. She pretended not to know who they are, and that she just is like this nice girl and had a difficult time to make it in Hollywood. And so now fast forward to this chaos that we are now watching. Now the whole world is talking about it. It's not just me, you, or YouTubers. The world is talking about it. Like, actually, an actual country, South Africa, has banned her. Like, they're so disgusted with her because of the way she talked about the country, because of the way she painted a picture about this country, like that, you know, she didn't feel safe, and she wore cheap clothing, and she took her ring off, and they were staying in this housing unit. They put her in a mansion in Cape Cod, and she was driven around by limousines and security guards and things like that. So they're so offended by this, and I feel like people are beginning to catching up to her madness. I don't even know if she suffers from narcissistic personality disorder alone, there might be some other things that are wrong with her. I am studying online from Harvard University to get my master's in psychology. Honestly, I feel like there's other things that are wrong with her. Again, everything stems from childhood, and sometimes the way you're born, and sometimes also spiritually speaking, your life's purpose. Maybe her life purpose is, like my subscriber said, is just for us to talk about her and bring awareness to narcissism. The reason I was so triggered is because I'm a victim. I experienced it. I didn't know anything about narcissism 6 years ago when I got into this relationship. I had just lost my brother to suicide. I didn't know what love bombing was. I didn't know what gaslighting was. I didn't know about trauma bond and narcissistic abuse. I didn't know any of this. I was always in healthy relationships. I was minding my own business, pursuing acting in LA, and this parasite came into my life and latched on for dear life, and he wouldn't go, he wouldn't move out. I couldn't get rid of him. He was like a disease in my life. But now that I am free of it, I want to use my platform to talk about it. If anyone ever wants to talk about it, if you guys want me to make videos about it, I think it's really important for people that have a platform to discuss these experiences, whether it's SA, whether it's R, whether it's narcissistic abuse. You know, they abuse you sexually, mentally, emotionally, verbally, psychologically, physically. It's just really, really intense, and it's really scary. And the problem is that you don't see it coming because they're manipulative, and they con even the smartest person. So I wrote some notes down just to kind of talk about, if you guys are experiencing it, what to do, how to get over it. So number one is, this is from my studies about narcissism. Don't blame yourself. That's the number one thing, is don't blame yourself. Because like, I feel that way at night when I'm done with my work. Like, I threw myself into my work. I have 5 YouTube channels and clients and customers and multiple businesses, and I got myself really busy and entangled with all of that, to forget about what I experienced and to forget about this relationship, because it's been very, very damaging for my soul, very damaging to my nervous system, which we'll get into. Biologically, it affects your health. It affects your, let's talk about that actually right now. It affects your nervous system, because this person that is with you, they're constantly throwing you on this roller coaster ride, and your nervous system becomes accustomed to this up and down, and it's bad for your health. You start developing anxiety disorders and eating disorder, or anxiety or insomnia, or actual diseases in the body. And it's just, it's so crazy, you guys. It's so crazy. I hope that if anyone that's watching this, and if you're in it, that you remove yourself from it, and you're healing, and you guys are in therapy. So number one, don't blame yourself. If you are in a relationship with someone that is narcissistic and they're abusing you, you have to understand that they have a mental disorder. It's a mental disorder. They don't know how to stop it. There's no medication for it. There's no psychiatrist or psychologist that can cure it. It's who they are. They can't change. So you can't blame yourself because you didn't know. You fell in love with a version of them, the mask that they put on to show you. So you can't blame yourself, okay? You just have to kind of figure out how you can now end it, right? Number two is, it's okay to leave this toxic narcissistic relationship, even if it's your mom, even if it's your dad, even if it's your brother, sister, boss, boyfriend, girlfriend, fiance, whomever they are. If you know for sure that this person has narcissistic personality disorder, and that you're being abused verbally, mentally, psychologically, physically, emotionally, you have to cut them out of your life completely, 1000%. There's no communicating with them, talking about it. They don't understand it. They don't even know why they behave like that. So there's nothing you can do to change them. All you could do is to walk away. So, and like as an empath, I felt sorry for this person because I'm empathetic. I'm a spiritual person, and a lot of spiritualists and a lot of empaths, starseeds such as myself, unfortunately attract narcissists because they're in darkness and they need to be around us because we're that light. I'm a light worker. I'm a psychic medium, so they're attracted to my light. They want to be around me to feed off of my energy because they are cut off from source energy, God energy, right? So you just have to not feel guilty about leaving the connection, feel guilty about ending the relationship, feel guilty about stopping talking to your mother, father, whomever they are. You have to cut them out. There's no other way, okay? Number 3, do your best to move on. Removing yourself is the first step, and it's okay to be mad. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to still feel love for them because you are normal, okay? They are not. So as a normal person, you went through the process of falling in love, holding on to memories, having those, endorphins release in your brain and those experiences. So it's normal for you to feel sadness, happiness, crying, being mad, and you just have to get therapy for it and try to move on and not blame yourself because you didn't do anything to deserve this. It has nothing to do with you. The way Meghan Markle is acting has nothing to do with the royal family. It has nothing to do with Prince Harry. It has nothing to do with Princess Diana. It has nothing to do with anything. Meghan Markle is behaving like this because she has a mental illness. That is the bottom line. And somehow they are giving her more of a platform to destroy even more lives. Like, I don't know if she wants to teach other women out there how to become a narcissist, or she wants to celebrate her narcissism. I really don't know what the agenda is. I mean, I know she wants power and wealth and status because she got ignored in Hollywood and she wasn't cast, and, she didn't get to have the kind of acting career that she wanted. She wanted to become like an A-list star, and so she got herself involved with men that helped her social climb, right? So what she's doing has nothing to do with the royal family. What she's saying has nothing to do with Prince Harry, with royal family, Princess Diana. It's just she's trying to use this as an excuse to get people to talk about her, to create all this chaos and distraction or anger and hatred, because she's gonna feed off of that. That's basically what she's doing. She only cares about the attention she's gonna be getting, whether it's positive or negative. It's about her getting fed, okay? She needs that attention, that energy, if that makes any sense to you guys. So just remember not to feel bad about it. Try to get out if you can. Let me see if I have more notes on this. So also, it is really, really important for you to share your feelings and thoughts. Maybe you should start journaling. Maybe you can talk to your best friend. Maybe you can talk to someone that you feel comfortable to confide in, okay? I suggest therapy. You can come to me for coaching, but I'm very expensive. If you can't afford it, I have the experience and the knowledge to help you move on, because I've experienced it. Now, if you can't afford to come to somebody like me, it's fine. You can go to anybody. You can study it. You can learn about it online, and you can just try to figure out how to create therapy for yourself, heal yourself, right? But it's important for you to share your feelings. It's important for you to talk about it. It's important for you to get it off of your system. Stop carrying this energy around. It's going to bring you down. It's going to create depression, anxiety, hatred, animosity, and anger. You're going to walk around with this anger inside you, right? To understand that the reason a narcissist behaves the way that they do has nothing to do with you. It has to do about their self-esteem. So when they were a child, someone acted superior to them or made them feel inferior, and that created this persona in them psychologically. So now they're acting superior to people around them, that they're better than everyone, and they have, they're superior, that they're entitled to have everything that they want, that there should be no discussion, no one should oppose to it. So it all stems from childhood, or it's an actual mental disorder that was kind of like genetically just kind of in them, right? That they were born with it. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this helps you guys. This morning's coffee vlog was a little intense, but I wanted to kind of get this out. I wanted to kind of do an educational version of the video I did yesterday. Yesterday I was very angry. I was very triggered by it. I had to kind of process that and realize that, wow, I'm still in healing from my experience because I was abused for 6 years straight, 24/7. I had no way of getting away because he was in my home, right? And he wouldn't leave, and he was manipulative, and he lied. And a lot of times narcissists have a lot of supplies, and they hold on to the main supply and they use other people as well. And then until the time comes where they just totally discard you because they find a new supply that has all the energy and more things to give to them, right? So I'm still healing as well. If you guys need me and you want to book a session with me, you can go to EllieArket.com/services. But if you don't come to me, at least try to find anything that you can do that's going to start the process of healing, journaling, sharing your thoughts and feelings, talking about it, writing about it, telling your friends about it, and just getting kind of like detoxing, right? Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's coffee morning vlog. Love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for look of the day, get ready with me, and a coffee morning vlog. Okay, see you guys, bye.